The London sky was heavy with rain as Meghan Markle stepped into the Grand Hall of Buckingham Palace, her heels clicking against the marble floor. It was her first official return since the infamous Megxit, invited under the pretense of a reconciliation summit with the royal family. Her heart raced, not with hope, but with dread. The tabloids had been vicious, and a cryptic message from an anonymous source had warned her, "William knows everything. Be careful." She brushed it off as another rumour, but the air in the palace felt thick with betrayal. Months earlier, in their Montecito mansion, Meghan and Harry had been blindsided by a storm of headlines. The Daily Mail screamed, "Meghan's deception exposed. Secret deals with foreign dignitaries." The story alleged Meghan had used Her Royal Highness title in private correspondence to secure lucrative partnerships, violating the Sandringham Summit Agreement with Queen Elizabeth II. A leaked note, shared by a friend on social media, showed Meghan signing off as Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex on a gift basket sent to a businesswoman. The internet erupted. #Meghan lied trended worldwide. Prince William, sources claimed, was livid, seeing it as a bet #Raya #L of his grandmother's trust. RadarOnline.com. Back in Montecito, Harry tried to see #all Meghan. "It's just noise, Meg. They're twisting it." But #Meghan's hands trembled as she rolled through X posts accusing her of fraud. One from @TribesBritannia read, "William's got receipts. He's coming for Meghan." She felt the walls closing in. The royal family had always played a long game, and William, the future king, was said to be plotting something far darker than public shaming, to strip her titles, and, some whispered, even push for legal sequences. The all allegations stemmed from a murky deal. Sources close to the palace claimed Meghan had corresponded with a Ukrainian official, signing as Her Royal Highness in a letter tied to a charity initiative. The letter, posted on Instagram by Ukraine's #Putty Prime Minister, sparked outrage. Constitutional experts argued it wasn't a commercial breach, but William's camp saw it as a deliberate irate flouting of royal protocol. "She's either in or out," a palace insider told Radar Online. "William won't tolerate this disrespect #CT. Whispers grew of a deeper plot. William, backed by courtiers, was gathering evidence to accuse Meghan of fraud, potentially leading to legal action that could see her humiliated, or worse, imprisoned. RadarOnline.com RadarOnline.com.in A private meeting at Kensington Park #Lace, William sat with his closest aides, his face grim. "She's made a mockery of the monarchy," he said, slamming a dossier on the table. It contained #Ned emails, texts, and testimonies from former staff, alleging Meghan's bullying and deceptive use of her title. One aide, Jason North, had previously aided Daily Mail in Meghan's court case against them, a move that had stunned her. Now, William was reportedly consulting legal experts to explore charges of fraud or misuse of royal privilege, a rare but possible offense under British law. If she's broken the law, he'll face the consequences, a friend of William's told the Daily Beast. She's ready to cut her off for good. Cosmopolitan.com. Meghan, unaware of the full extent of William's plans, arrived at the palace summit expecting a chance to clear her name. Harry had stayed in California, citing security concerns, leaving her to face the royals alone. As he entered the room, William's cold stare met her. Kate, seated beside him, offered a tight smile. King Charles, frail but composed, said little. Meghan, William began, his voice icy, "You've disrespected my grandmother's legacy. We have evidence of your unauthorized dealings. Explain yourself." Her throat tightened. "I've done nothing wrong," she said, her voice steady despite her fear. "That letter was private, not commercial. I've honored our agreement." But William slid a folder across the table, screenshots of emails, a contract draft, and a witness statement from a former aide claiming Meghan had pressured to secure deals under her royal title. "This looks like fraud," William said. Hashtag and fraud has consequences. Meghan's mind raced. She remembered the Ukrainian deal, a simple charity pitch, or so she thought. Had she been set up? The aide's statement felt like a betrayal, echoing the bullying claims that had haunted her. She stood, her voice rising. "This is a witch hunt. You're punishing me for leaving, for dowry ing to live my truth." William's eyes narrowed. "You've played a dangerous game, Meghan. The monarchy isn't your stage." Back in California, Harry was frantic, piecing together The Palace's moves. A friend warned him, Liams not just after titles. He's talking to lawyers about PR *essing CHA The legal threat was unprecedented. Royal disputes rarely reached courts, but William's fury was personal. Harry's memoir Spare had wounded him, accusing Kate of being cold to Meghan, and now Meghan's actions were seen as a final insult. "He wants her humiliated," the friend said. "Maybe even locked away." Mirror.company UK. Meghan's team fought back. Her lawyer issued a statement. "The Duchess has acted within the bounds of her agreement. These accusations are baseless." But the media frenzy grew. The Sun ran a headline, "Meghan's Royal SCM, Prison Looms." XP #osts fueled the fire, with at Lord H1 claiming, "William's out for blood. He's got the courts on H's side." Meghan felt trapped, her dream of a free life unraveling. She poured her heart into her Netflix show, With Love, Meghan, hoping it would shift the narrative. But critics panned it, calling it contrived. Her NDI #T sank from the charts. Mirror. Co.uk.in A quiet moment, Meghan stood on her Montecito balcony, the ocean stretching before her. She thought of her wedding day, the world cheering her fairy tale. Now, that fairy tale was a nightmare. William's plan was clear: strip her titles, tarnish her name, and if the whispers were true, see her face legal repercussions. Cherie remembered a line from her unsent letter to Harry, "I thought we could outrun their hate. I was wrong." But Meghan wasn't defeated. At a press event for Archerwell, she faced the cameras, her #VOICE unwavering. "I've been called a liar, a traitor, a fraud. But I know my truth, and I'll keep fighting for it." The crowd roared, but the threat lingered. In London, William prepared his next move, his blueprint for succession, including a final severance of Harry and Meghan from the monarchy. As she looked out at the sea, Meghan whispered, "This isn't over." The world held its breath, waiting for the next act in this royal drama, a clash of revenge, deception, and unbreakable resolve.